How many times have you felt that you have been misjudged? You have been judged by people and it hurts you. You feel betrayed because they have no idea what you have gone through, what you have done and why you have done. Yet they judge you and it affects your entire thinking. It affects your entire way you function. It is not something that has just happened to a few of us, but being misjudged, being judged for what you have done without being given an opportunity to redeem yourself or to tell them what is the reality. Many times people even judge you and don't even tell you about it. They just keep it to themselves, spreading rumors, spreading word that is not good. It hurts you. You feel betrayed. You feel used and abused. Well, friends, today, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 7 points which will help you to stay away from judgment. But before I go ahead, I would like you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video. Well, I'm talking about judgment. I'm talking about how you have felt when somebody has judged you, how you have felt betrayed, how you have felt at loss of words, a feeling of disappointment, which leads you go down into the world of depression, into the world of having your own mental strength being destroyed. I'm going to give you 7 points through which you can change your mindset, change the way you think, and it'll help you in regaining confidence in yourself. It doesn't matter who has judged you. It doesn't matter what you have done or not done. What really matters is your mindset, your thinking. The first point that I want to tell you is, apart from you, nobody knows the absolute truth. You might have done something that is not known by anyone. You might be not doing something because you are preparing for something else, or you are fearing something, and that is making you not do something. Now, you know yourself very well. Never forget that. Never forget why you did what you did. And don't let it cloud your own judgment. Ultimately, the opinion that counts is yours. The second point that I want to talk about is have a moral code. A code that is ultimate for you. Absolute. Do not break those codes. Because the moment you start breaking your own codes, you will no longer be able to differentiate between what you are doing and what others are thinking about you. You need to know what you are doing is correct or not. And for that, you need absolute codes. For that, you need codes that'll go alongside. The third point that I want to talk about is people can't make you think anything. You feel ashamed because you judge yourself. It is not the judgment of others that matters. It is the judgment of you yourself that matters. If you don't judge yourself based on what is happening in your life, no one else can judge you. Because you are the one who makes you feel what you feel. No one can make you feel anything. Number 4 point that I want to talk about is someone else's judgment is not important for you. How others are going to judge you doesn't depend or doesn't have any effect on you. Rather, what you judge yourself on depends. So forget about how it is going to affect you, because most of the time, how they judge you is not going to affect you. Your mental health is more important. So don't worry about what others are going to judge you about, and don't let that become important for you. The 5th point is that don't try to read into people's mind. What somebody is thinking, you are trying to think that. You're trying to figure out that so-and-so is trying to judge me like this. So what you're doing is you're trying to read someone else's mind. Read your own mind. Don't try to read others' minds. Because if you're reading your own mind, you know exactly what's going on in your head, but you don't know what is going on in the person sitting in front of you. No one knows what is happening in their mind, leaving themselves. And you don't need to bother with it. Number 6 point is a point which I have told numerous times. It is forgiveness. Even if somebody judges you, forgive them. In the Bible, Jesus, when he was crucified, he says, those who judged him and put him onto the cross, he says to them, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. Take the example of Jesus. Take the example of Buddha. All the great men and Jesus have talked about forgiveness. Because forgiveness is the key to your own liberation, to the liberation of your mind. And that is what matters. Your mind matters. And the last and the 7th point is have compassion. Don't fill yourself with a sense of vindictiveness or a sense of having to take revenge. Have compassion. Compassion for the people who have judged you. Forgiving them will only come if you have compassion in your heart, mercy in your heart. Having compassion and mercy doesn't make you weak. Rather, it makes you strong. Because as you have compassion on them, they will have compassion on you. The universe and God will have compassion on you. Remember these 7 words. The first, that the only person who knows about you is you. The second, the ultimate opinion that matters is yours. Third, people can't make you feel anything. Number 4, someone else's judgment is not important. Your judgment is important. Number 5, don't need to try and read other people's mind. Number 6, forgive them and set them free. And number 7, and last one but not the least, very important one, is having compassion, mercy. As you do these things, you will be able to release yourself from the feeling of being judged upon, for the feeling of being misjudged upon. Friends, if you've liked this video and if you like my talk, please go ahead and subscribe and like this video. Have a good day.